everyone. Today we are going to do a little bit of measure. So this is something, if we were doing it in school, we would be doing lots and lots, and we would be doing it again and again because it's something that needs lots of practice. So if you're having a go at home, don't be scared to do lots of it. Okay, so in your packs this week you should have something that looks like this. We're going to be using non-standard things to measure, so we're not using rulers or anything with measurements on it today. We're going to use whatever we can find. So you might have things like bricks, Lego bricks, building bricks, magnetic bricks. They are fabulous. You might want to use something like paper clips. You could use pens, you can use fingers, you can use hands, you can use feet, depending on what you're measuring. So we're just getting used to using different things to measure and how we do it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you, I borrowed one of Andrew's jotters, and we're going to have a look at how many different things we can use to measure this. So this was actually an example I put on the sheet, so a book, we'll call it a book. The first one was pencils. So I'm going to use a pencil to see how many are going to fit in on the length. So I'm going to put my pencil right at the edge of the book. If I had several, I'd then put them end to end. If you don't, you can put a little finger in and then move it up to where the other one finished. See that? Oh, you probably can't see that actually. There we go. Okay, so where the other one finished. So you're going 1 finishes here, just under 2. If you were doing, you can maybe use something like cotton buds to do the same thing. So in this I would lay them end to end. You go, oops. 1, see that? 2, 3, 4. So the book is 1, 2, 3, 4 cotton buds long. If you can see this, when we measure, we want to make sure that the ones we're using are beside each other. So they're right in close, they're not overlapping like that. You don't overlap, there's not big gaps. In fact, you can maybe see that better with pens. So if you're measuring, it goes end to end like that. You don't have big gaps, you don't overlap them, and they're all going in the same direction, the same line. So we're kind of going in a straight line as well, not higgledy-piggledy. It's quite tricky, but it's good to have a go. You could use anything you liked. I've got coasters, for example. We could use them to measure. We could use our finger and count. Go look. 1, 2, 3. So you put it right in beside the last one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oh, just about 20. That's a nice round number. It's easier to do when it's flat, so you're not having to hold it up. But you can use anything you like. When you're measuring, have a think about how big the thing you're measuring is as well. Because if, for example, if I was measuring a little coaster, I might want to use something small like Lego bricks or fingers. But if I were to measure the table, I'd be there a long time. That's an awful lot of fingers, an awful lot of Lego bricks. So you might want to use something bigger for that. So for example, if I wanted to measure the table, I'm going to use my hand. So same idea again, I'm going to put it right across, straight line across the middle, and I'm going to use my hand to measure. So I'm going to go 1 right at the edge, 2, 3, you can't really see what I'm doing. Right, I've turned it around. So we're going to use pens to measure across the middle of my table. So I'm going to put this one right to the edge. 1. I'm going to get another one. End to end, making sure they touch. 2. Would it do there? No, it has to be right in beside it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost 7. So if I stand back a bit, you can see it's almost 7 pens in diameter. That's to be across a circle. It's a circle table, which makes it a little bit harder to measure. It's easier if it's got straight lines. But you could measure anything you wanted. We could measure a chair, we could measure a couch, we could measure books, and you can use whatever you fancy trying. Okay, so this is quite a tricky one to get the hang of without practicing it in class. Mums and dads might need to help a little bit. If you've got any questions, please let us know and we'll try and do things. If you're on the Teams video meeting, we'll probably have a wee chat about it there as well. It's easier to show you in person. But we will be doing more of this once we're back in school, so don't worry if it's a wee bit tricky. Okay, but have a go, see how you get on and let us see. Okay, so have fun. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.